So it is the 9th of May this morning. I actually think it feels a bit chilly, but yesterday, which was 8th Sunday, the fish decided that they were going to start spawning, and they are going absolutely ballistic this morning. So I'm just taking a few temperature checks of the water, and the water is really warm. So I think with the way the weed's grown, it's meant that the water sort of holds the warmth a bit more. The wind's not getting on all the water, so it's not circulating the water around the lake. So I think small pockets are getting really warm, and that is why they've gone so early, I would say. I don't really know, I'm no expert on it, but that would be my guess. But I thought I'd just get a few clips of them going for it. Some of them are really close in here, so we'll get a few clips of them. Don't know where to go. Any nests or anything, the fish seem to really smash about when it's spawning time. There was some grebes on the far side yesterday, had a nest over there. That's totally gone this morning. The fish have smashed it all about. It's a really good way this time of year, sort of seeing all the stock as well. You know, I'd say probably sort of 70% of the stock is all within this one little area, so you know, it's quite a nice way of seeing a few of the fish, seeing if you can spot anything that hasn't been out for a while. At the moment it's a bit tricky because they're all just buried in this weed, so you can't really make out individual fish very well, but you can see which ones are big ones and which ones aren't, that type of thing. So at the moment, yesterday I've shut the res, and I certainly, with the way they're spawning at the moment, I won't be opening for at least a week, just to give them chance of just to recover. And you know, it takes a lot out of these fish, and the last thing I want is for them to get caught straight away after spawning. That there, it doesn't look like it, but that's a big fish down there. Very hard to see in this light, but like I say, normally I'd expect this sort of early to mid-June, so it's come very early. Last year they spawned 3 or 4 times. I'm hoping this year they don't, that they just get it out of the way and done with. But we'll wait and see on that one. So after the fish had finished spawning, I left it a week before I opened. I like to give them a bit of time just to recover, and when I did open, they really switched on. It started fishing quite well. They got on the feed again, which was great. I've managed to do a little bit of fishing, but not a lot this month. I've had a lot of other stuff going on outside of work, so fishing has taken a bit of a backward step for me, but I've managed 4 this month. I had a small one about £10, and then I've had 3 20s, a £21 common, a £26 mirror, and a £28 mirror. So yeah, some nice fish. Most of them have been caught off the top, just wandering around fishing breadflake, just dropping it on the noses. I did have one off the bottom as well. But the main sort of change at the moment, coming towards the end of the month now, is that the weed is starting to drop. It's sitting about 2 or 3 inches below the surface now, so that's going to make finding the spots quite tricky. But other than that, we haven't done a great deal on the res. We've just been mowing it regularly. The fish in the wong now have also spawned, and they're really hard on the feed again. So that's good news. We've not had any fatalities in there. And so far I haven't seen any fatalities in the res either from spawning. So hopefully that's them sort of over and done with now. And they can get on the feed and put a bit of weight back on. So yeah, until next month, cheers guys.